1920 was a unique time in history when women gained the right to vote and the League of Nations was formed. These events changed the world, but so did the creation of a men's group that originally had the title of Benevolent Order of Brothers, or BOB. Later, the name would be changed to Kiwanis. Joseph Prance became the first Kiwanis member on January 7, 1915, and a charter was issued on January 21 of that same year. Prance resided in Detroit, Michigan, and thus the Detroit Kiwanis Club became the first Kiwanis club to exist. By 1916, 36 Kiwanis clubs dotted the United States map, including Michigan, Ohio, Pennsylvania, New York, Indiana, Wisconsin, Kentucky, and Massachusetts. That same year, the first Kiwanis Convention was held in Cleveland, where the first Constitution was approved. By 1917, the idea of service to children was taking shape. The Winnipeg, Manitoba Kiwanis approved a project by which orphans of war victims were given a Christmas present. 3 clubs, including Omaha, Lincoln, and Des Moines, were formed in 1919. It was 1920 when the district was organized as the Western Iowa District. Other clubs, including Grand Island, Fort Dodge, Cedar Rapids, Waterloo, Kearney, Mason City, Sioux City, Fremont, Hastings, Council Bluffs downtown, and Ottumwa chartered that first year. On May 29, 1922, the official district name became Nebraska-Iowa. A.R. Edmiston of Lincoln, Nebraska, was elected the first governor, who served in 1920-21. Other clubs followed by creating projects that provide assistance and funds to people in need. By 1919, the organization had support of transitioning the original motto of "We Trade" to "We Serve." However, by 1920, the motto of "We Build" was officially agreed upon and approved by the 1920 convention delegates. In 1924, Ray Crossman of Omaha, the 3rd District Governor of Nebraska-Iowa, chaired a committee that wrote the 6 permanent objects of Kiwanis International. To date, these objects remain firm and unchanged and have guided the organization for over 100 years. After several years of serving as a trustee, he was elected International Treasurer and in 1930 elected as the first Kiwanis International President from the Nebraska-Iowa District. After his service at the international level, he went on to serve as president of the Omaha Kiwanis Club. Our district's mission has changed over the years to meet the needs of the children in our communities. Kiwanis International's defining statement has also changed to reflect those changing needs. Today, we recognize the words, "Kiwanis is a global organization of volunteers dedicated to improving the world one child and one community at a time." It is this statement that provides the foundation for our clubs and servant leaders to make Kiwanis a well-recognized service organization for children. To serve the needs of children through the early days, many clubs develop projects to benefit those in need. Projects have included bike safety, apple cellars, tree planting, support of camps, and a Boy Scout wheelchair brigade. Other projects included Kiwanis Carpenters, Kitty's Traffic Safety Fund, Farm Family Awards, and those fun talent groups. By 1973, Wes Bartlett of Algona was elected as the second person from Nebraska, Iowa to serve as international president. Prior to his election to this office, Wes had served on many Kiwanis International committees and 2 terms as a Kiwanis International trustee. Bartlett supported the Kiwanis International Foundation's Operation Drug Alert beginning in 1969-70, and he added Project Environment as a major emphasis program during his service as international president. In 1936, Circle K appeared first as a fraternity that struggled over the years for its identity and support by all of Kiwanis International leaders. Wes Bartlett believed in Circle K, and during his presidency, a new format was established and new constitutional provisions were adopted for the governing of Circle K.
You have an understanding of where Kiwanis comes from. You have an understanding that Kiwanis was founded on the basis that we wanted to make better communities because Kiwanis is there.
Wes was a leader emphasizing relevance and identification with cooperation among all segments of society and its problems. He was a common person with a big heart, realizing, we will not only write another chapter in the history of Kiwanis service, but will also begin the all-important task of passing on our heritage of service to those who will keep it alive in the decades ahead. One of the major strengths of Kiwanis since the beginning is their support of service leadership programs. Kiwanis International is the only organization with service-based programs for all age levels of students in schools and beyond. The first of these groups to be formed was Key Club in 1925 in Sacramento, California. Key Club is the largest high school organization in existence. Other clubs are K-Kids for elementary students and Builders Club for junior high or middle school. Circle K International is a group for college students, and Action Club allows adults with developmental disabilities to be involved with serving their communities. One of the most popular Kiwanis fundraising events has been the proverbial pancake feed. Kiwanis clubs across the district have funded thousands of projects over the years from pancake profits. Other popular fundraising events have been selling concessions or other goodies, golf tournaments, raffles, grocery grab, and traditional types of events that meet the interests of the club members and their communities. Steve Siemens served as the Kiwanis International president from 2005 to 2006. His successful career in Kiwanis has taken him to all corners of the world. From 1993 to 1996, he served as chairman of the Worldwide Service Project Campaign to eliminate IDD, or iodine deficiency disorder. Serving on the Kiwanis International Board from 2000 to 2003 allowed Steve to be elected as vice president in 2003-2004, thus leading him to the presidency in 2005-2006. Steve has been a seminar leader at many international conventions, in addition to keynoting district conventions and mid-year conferences throughout Kiwanis International. Known as the People Builder, Steve is president of Siemens People Builders and travels all across the U.S. and abroad, motivating and training people in a variety of settings. His passion, humor, and service are admired by many throughout the Kiwanis world. Steve's greatest accomplishment is his continued role as a leader who draws out the best in others. Making them realize their passion and ability to serve is key. Steve says,
"Thank you for being the right key at the right time in the right organization, doing the right things. The best is yet to come because you hold the key."
A century of service and passion has been communicated in many ways, and the means of communication has changed significantly during the past 100 years. From the print-only methods of early years to the instantaneous and electronic methods of today, communication has significantly changed the face of Kiwanis. Although the communication methods have changed, the passion and desire to serve the organization and children continue to live on. On August 8, 1970, the Nebraska-Iowa District Foundation was created. The Nebraska-Iowa Foundation has long supported clubs in the district with grants that are provided twice a year. All clubs are encouraged to donate to the foundation at the beginning of the Kiwanis year. These resources are then distributed to clubs for assistance with projects. The foundation also has its own projects. A camp event called Camp OK or Camp Olympia Kiwanis has been sponsored by the foundation for more than 30 years. Camp OK is designed for 5th or 6th grade students that may be gifted who may not have the means or opportunity to attend a camp. This popular week-long event is supported by Kiwanis clubs throughout the district. Key Leader is a district event established in 2005. Sanctioned by Kiwanis International as the official leadership opportunity for high school students, it has evolved to a district-wide activity. Key Leader is for students who have the potential for leadership but need the guidance and the tools to break through their shell. This weekend camp has served hundreds of Nebraska-Iowa students since its inception. Having previously served many roles as a Kiwanian, Jane Erickson rose to International President in 2016-2017. Jane is thankful that a little man named Dean asked her in 1990, "Do you like kids?" Saying yes to that question changed the path of her life forever. She joined Kiwanis and began an incredible journey that would lead her all over the world. In her early years with Kiwanis, Jane served on the Kiwanis International Foundation Board, eventually becoming the first woman president of that group. She extended her service as a Kiwanis International Board member from 2011 to 2018. She was the 4th representative from the Nebraska-Iowa District elected as the Kiwanis International President, serving in 2016-2017 as the 100th President of Kiwanis International. Transforming Kiwanis into a stronger, more viable organization that serves kids is a significant goal of Jane's.
I pledge to use my skills, knowledge, professional and volunteer experiences, my contacts, and my positive attitude to inspire, involve, and invest as many people as possible, and ask that together we energize the dream so that every child is happy, healthy, safe, and loved. After all, our children are counting on us. Thank you.
is my distinct pleasure to announce that Kiwanis International has vowed to eliminate maternal and neonatal tetanus from the face of the earth.
For 100 years, the Nebraska-Iowa Kiwanis District has motivated thousands of people to commit through their passion, service, and dedication to the mission of Kiwanis to make life better for children and others across our land. Kiwanians, communities, and kids have come together to make a difference in the lives of others. We know that the future of Kiwanis lies in the commitment and passion of those to follow. Nebraska-Iowa Kiwanis has ignited a passion in people to serve for the past 100 years, and the need to continue this tradition is best said in the words of Dave Christensen.
I think it's really important that we continue all the things that we're doing and all the community activities and youth activities that we promoted over the first 100 years. Let's get busy and start working on the next 100 years.